Welcome to Tzu Chi This Week. I'm Maggie Tsai. Thank you for joining us. Tzu Chi Malaysia Chapter launched the 1013 Everyone Doing a Good Deed campaign to inspire people's compassion. Bangkok Tzu Chi volunteers provide a Thai massage class for refugees to earn a professional skill. Doctors explain how jumping rope can significantly benefit children's mental and physical development. There is a care recipient in Malaysia who is always in excruciating pain on the daily. Local Tzu Chi volunteers have been caring for him through the thick and thin. His leg was amputated due to vascular calcification, and both his body and mind have been severely affected. He used to be suicidal, but with the company of volunteers, he is facing the fear of pain head-on and seeing hope again. Let's follow his brave journey.
对了是 OK。那是什么鬼呀？开始跑，希望跑去文明那边，不要动啊！我整个人处于在梦境和现实啊，已经混乱了。太痛了！
他的身体里面是会有很多虫，
唯一的后果就快点死哦，这样。 以前人很好的时候，为了
Before, when I was still healthy, due to my ego, I would do many things to attract other people's attention. Then, I was diagnosed with diabetes, had high blood pressure, and then eventually went on dialysis treatment.
Vascular calcification. This is where, for example, tissues in the fingers and toes has no blood flowing there, leading to ulceration. This is a common complication in kidney disease patients. This is a very difficult situation to heal from.
令我最痛苦啊，其实不是伤口啊，是有一个
The thing that hurts the most isn't my wounds. It's when a doctor asks me if I had any family. This is what saddens me the most. There are painkillers for the physical pain, but for feelings, there aren't.
因为痛有止痛药。 这个就没有了。
因为他的爸爸为了要照顾他，可是还是一样要做工。
His father would like to be by his side every day, but he has to work to support him. That's why he cannot be there every day. His father not able to be there affects him tremendously. He's very scared. He's in a lot of pain. The pain is so great that he would start to hallucinate. He would think that there are many bugs inside his body, and they will come crawling out. He will hallucinate during the night that there are many people coming to see him. He told us that he's very lonely. He wanted to commit suicide.
他告诉我们说他很孤独，会想要自杀。
唯一的后果就快点死哦，这样。
吸气，数到5，然后吐，慢慢。
吸。
师姐他们呢？问我需要帮忙什么？
The Tzu Chi volunteers would always ask me what I needed help with. When someone's feeling so hopeless, and then you hear this, you feel very touched. We don't know one another, and they can go out their way to help me like this. So it makes me feel like if I don't fight and be motivated, then I would be letting them down.
我真的再不努力的话，就很对不起他们哦。
Volunteers from Tzu Chi Malaysia Chapter in Kedah have launched a 1013 Everyone Doing a Good Deed campaign. Volunteers from different communities across Malaysia have all participated and went on the street to fundraise, hoping to inspire more goodness in society. 350 Tzu Chi volunteers gather at the Jingsi Hall to promote a campaign for everyone to do a good deed.
Today is historical because we will continue to advocate the concept of everyone doing a good deed.
The event called for everyone to take action. A Penang congressman specially came to show support.
The campaign of everyone doing a good deed is mainly to promote love and gratitude in our society.
Volunteers went into the crowded market to promote the campaign with slogans and signs. Many people were attracted by their passion. Among them, a group of senior volunteers' dedication is especially touching.
We invited some of our senior volunteers to help raise funds, and they're all very enthusiastic. They've been looking forward to today's activity.
The campaign begins simultaneously in all missions. Participants not only donate kindness, but they also want to invite more people to do good deeds together.
The point is to do a good deed first and then invite another person to also do a good deed. It can continue to pass down.
In the school, the principal also fully supports the campaign to promote goodness.
Even though our efforts are not much, but as long as we work together, we can accumulate great power.
No goodness is too minor. With love from everyone, the world is becoming a better place. In Kedah, Tzu Chi volunteers went on the street to conduct fundraising, hoping more can join the campaign.
I thought that the 1013 campaign is very meaningful. It's especially helpful for the impoverished and ill people.
Although I don't know much about Tzu Chi, I still donated because Friday is the day to give for Muslims.
We should all seize the chance to give our love. Together, the accumulated goodness can prevent disasters to occur in the future. In the United States, a weekly sign language class has been established in Tzu Chi El Monte Liaison Office for 5 years. Many of the class participants say that they were deeply impressed by the beauty of sign languages. Let's take a look.
I always feel that sign language is a very special culture in Tzu Chi. It is a very good and convenient way to invite all the bodhisattvas to join the Tzu Chi family.
At any Tzu Chi activities in Southern California, Tzu Chi songs that are presented in sign language are most likely to attract the residents' attention. They usually want to know Tzu Chi's beauty and spirit. The sign language class has been established for 5 years. The weekly course includes listening to songs, singing, as well as taking Dharma to heart.
Not long after the first class, we learned the Sutra of Innumerable Meanings. I always felt like crying because I was deeply impressed by the sutra. Therefore, I vowed to learn it well so that I can spread love and compassion.
During the sign language class, we can form a good affinity with each other. We come happily to attend class without pressure. Everyone enjoys it. In the process of learning sign languages, we can also know more about Tzu Chi songs.
Pan Shuqin encouraged class participants that if they can gesture one more sign for a word, it means that they have made progress. In the United States, it is inevitable for volunteers to care for the people who speak different languages. The beautiful songs, along with sign languages, help connect volunteers with strangers.
In Beijing, Encyclopedia of China Publishing House recently launched a book detailing Dharma Master Zheng Yan's compassionate work for half a century. Since the publishing house is also celebrating its 40th anniversary, it also arranged a seminar in which a famous Peking University professor praised Tzu Chi's spirit and principles.
In Beijing, a book launch is held for the book detailing Dharma Master Zheng Yan's compassionate work for half a century.
Although Dharma Master Zheng Yan is a Buddhist nun, this book is not a compilation of sutra lectures. Instead, it includes her footprints and a collection of numerous touching stories.
Master Zheng Yan's spirit of Buddhism in action has transcended many people's stereotypes of Buddhist community.
We can see the grand vow of Master Zheng Yan, who is the implementation of our inner humanitarian spirit.
Professor Lou Yulie of Peking University has pointed out that the theme of the seminar coincides with the principles of Master Zheng Yan.
If given the chance, everyone should follow the footsteps of the Tzu Chi Foundation and carry out good deeds. We should put our positive thoughts into actions and use our knowledge to better purify the minds of humanity.
From a word, a phrase, to a principle, this book has pointed out the correct life path that we should all follow.
Tzu Chi Thailand Chapter holds a free clinic for refugees every month. Volunteers hope that they can learn a professional skill in order to take good care of themselves and their families. Therefore, Bangkok Tzu Chi volunteers collaborated with a Thai Traditional Medicine Association to provide a Thai massage class for these refugees.
Tzu Chi Thailand Chapter holds its monthly free clinic for refugees. Many patients have come to seek medical attention. Thai massage services are also provided to relieve refugees' physical and mental stress. Besides professional massage technicians, this time more than 10 volunteers have joined the team to help out.
You do for me shoulder, and my shoulder is so tight, but now I feel soft.
She gave me a nice massage. Now I feel very relaxed. It's great.
We provided a Thai massage class before, which allowed them to learn a specialized skill. This way, they can help out at the massage area of Tzu Chi's free clinic. They will be our good helpers at the regular massage stations.
These volunteers are actually refugees from all over the world. Tzu Chi Thailand Chapter collaborates with the Traditional Medicine Association to establish the Thai massage class. This allows the refugees to learn a vocational skill.
You massage for the people, same detail, our lives. You give the hand for them, then your hand have the power.
The instructors taught us very well. She showed us how to give a proper massage step by step. Her guidance allows us to learn happily and gradually have an interest in this type of massages.
Robinson, who comes from Pakistan, is already a certified physiotherapist. Now he has learned one more specialized skill. At the free clinic, he can now do even more to serve those who are in need.
Today I apply at here and my confidence get built. So I'm quite happy and confident.
In the United States, the Tzu Chi Vision Mobile Clinic recently came to Society of St. Vincent de Paul, Los Angeles, to provide prescription glasses for the needy. Let's hear how the optometrist Lina Ling and the driver Jason Wong grew and learned from helping others.
Jason Wong has been serving as a driver for the Tzu Chi Vision Mobile Clinic for many years. Upon arriving at free clinic location, he also serves as the doctor's assistant, doing basic checkups.
One time I served a diabetes patient who is wheelchair bound. She could not get on our mobile clinic because we do not have a lift, so we came down to serve her. She was grateful and felt touched by our service. At that moment, I felt that helping others makes me happy.
Although she could not get on the mobile clinic and undergo detailed checks, she was grateful that we provided reading glasses to her. That's because they cannot afford these necessities.
By giving, you receive and learn more.
There was an elderly woman who sat on a mobile clinic with her suitcase, which might be all that she owns. She kept smiling and said thank you to all the volunteers who walked by. Even though she's poor, she showed her gratitude, and that makes her spiritually wealthy.
When the patients want the same pair of glasses, they often let the other person have them. Their thoughtfulness shows that with gratitude and great love, the impoverished can be spiritually wealthy.
Volunteers from the Tima Northern Taiwan chapter went to remote areas in New Taipei City to care for seniors who live alone. Besides checking their living environment, the medical team also checked their physical conditions to ensure they are all healthy.
As soon as the volunteers of Tima Northern Taiwan chapter entered the seniors' home, the atmosphere quickly became more livelier. Since it is getting cold, doctors are very concerned about grandma's joint pain.
Grandma,
on the other hand, is worried about her daughter who keeps coughing.
I'm rubbing her Fei Shu and Ding Chuan point. We'll treat her cough and asthma.
哦，有够烦的。哦，医生烦啦，你免烦啦。
你甲带有医生看，医生就会甲你安排。
The Tzu Chis who came along with volunteers can also understand Grandma's worries.
When I touched her hand, she said, "Wish you well." Being able to receive blessings from her deeply moved me.
The most important thing is to accompany the senior. Her daughter seems to look carefree, but the senior may need to work very hard.
Team of members conduct regular house calls to Sanzhi and Shimen. Residents in the old community all look forward to the medical team's visits. The grandma, who is nearly 100 years old, dressed up to welcome everyone. The innocent smile is the volunteers' anxiety. Before they left, they received pomelos that Grandma grew herself. 120 volunteers divided into 6 different groups to care for those in need. The eye doctor even brought eye exam equipment with her.
I think we should examine patients' overall health to ensure that they're healthy. This is something the doctor should do.
By going door to door to visit the seniors who live alone, volunteers work together to safeguard their health.
Do you like to jump rope? It's proven that children who have not hit puberty yet have a significant height increase within a 2-year period after partaking in the jump rope exercise. Taichung City started to actively promote a mandatory jump rope program in all national primary schools back in 2014. In just a short 4 years' time, the results have been astonishingly positive. Doctors explain why.
The Sigang Primary School jump rope team is famous in the primary school group jump rope skipping competition world. The team has won a national championship and can jump 182 times in 1 minute. Without speeding up the video, what you are seeing now is the actual speed. This glorious achievement is due to hours upon hours of solid hard work.
When the rope comes over, then it's 5, 6, 7, 8. It's mid-air at 8, and then the motion begins.
We start training the students in the 3rd grade. It's competition level training. For the 1st and 2nd graders, it's all about building up a solid foundation.
Getting to know the workings of your body, the overall balance, it's all very effective.
请各班到指定的位置进行跳绳活动。
The whole school is jumping together. With a rope in hand, the possibilities are endless.
I eat more than before now. Due to practicing jump rope exercises, my running and overall sports performance has also improved.
For the children, they must be very focused in order to perform the task well.
帮助长高，还有上课的注意力。
Zhang Jiaru has been doing jump rope exercises for 2 years now, and her height has increased significantly.
开始训练跳绳到现在，长高了16公分。
Before hitting puberty, jumping rope can help increase a child's height. From the annual height measurement records, the number of girls participating on the jump rope team, their height has increased notably.
普遍会长个13公分左右啦，哈。对。
对于它骨质的强化，还有肌肉的一个训练有。
It will strengthen the bone structure. There's also a positive effect on the muscles. So even if there's no apparent growth in height, there's still positive influence on the storage of calcium in the bones and overall muscle strength training.
Even after the growth period, it's still necessary to strengthen the body. Not for height increasing purposes, but for the overall health, jumping rope is still a very good exercise to partake in.
In recent years, there has been a boom in fitness, especially weight training to develop big muscles. In our report, experts reminded beginners that they need the right coaching as the wrong position or posture can easily lead to injury.
Mr. Liu has been working out for 3 years. He enjoys the feeling of intense workouts. In the past, he has been injured because of improper posture.
I used to have problems with inflammation or tendinitis in my back and knees. This teaches you not to get too fatigued or lift weights that are too heavy. Frequent fitness injuries include the waist, knees, wrists, and shoulders.
Patients often say that they may have been a little sloppy or not paying attention when they got injured. For example, the dumbbells may have been too far away from the body, and when they bring back, suddenly their shoulder feels a little weird.
The first action one needs to do is warm up the shoulder. You can do this by using your right hand and pressing down on the other elbow quite hard.
Stretching for 5 to 10 minutes can wake up the body, reduce the chance of injury. It's currently popular to do weight training to build muscles. Many do basic exercises such as bench press, clean lift, and deep squats.
To do this properly, your waist must be kept straight. If you have an arched back or it's too curved, it may lead to pressure on the lumbar spine.
Beginners are encouraged to seek out coaching. Don't go too fast or you can be injured.
If you have problems doing squats, then avoid this exercise at the gym. When doing heavy weight, if your feet are not active enough, it can put a strain on the body.
Fitness coaches remind everyone of 3 essentials. Right posture, start with light weight, and adjust your breath.
Exhale when pushing your elbows up. When your elbows are up, put it back.
With fitness centers opening across Taiwan, many should be reminded to keep the right posture, have the right attitude towards exercise to prevent one from getting injured. Should you feel pain, slow down and look for the cause of the injury.
A 3-year-old girl, Xiaozhen, suffered from a rare disease which led to severe hearing impairment. Her parents took her to Taichung Tzu Chi Hospital to seek medical assistance. Due to the deformities of her inner ear, the surgery was challenging. Fortunately, the medical team had found ways to put cochlear implants in her ear successfully. Xiaozhen, who is 3 years old, suffered from congenital gene mutation, causing her to have multiple rare diseases, including ventricular septal defect, conal atresia, growth retardation, and ear deformity since birth.
She can't hear anything, so it's difficult for her parents to communicate with her, and she's unable to learn to speak. Another problem is that her inner ear is deformed, so we can't perform the traditional cochlear implant on her.
Her inner ear deformities have caused severe hearing impairments. At first, the medical team worried that her situation is too difficult for a successful cochlear implant.
Typically, we'll open a hole from the back of her ear and put in the cochlear implant. In her case, we implant it directly from her ear canal.
The medical team found ways to conquer challenges and successfully implanted the cochlear implant into Xiaozhen's left ear.
She's recovering well, and her hearing has improved from 100 decibels to 20 to 30 decibels. Now she can finally hear sounds.
Now that Xiaozhen can successfully hear sounds, she will need to go on a long-term rehabilitation and language therapies so that she can communicate with others. Children in Malaysia's Johor Bahru Tzu Chi Kindergarten donated their beloved toys and storybooks to healthcare recipient children, and they've shared a wonderful time together. We'll leave you with these images, and thank you for joining us. Goodbye.